Alright. Welcome to Camp McClintock. Thank you for joining me here. I don't know how many of you were on the patrol last time, but this is actually a continuation to a failed hunting patrol. So, we are trying to get at least 4 Radstag, mutant deer to see if they have, like, fangs, because we observed some of the deer in the Toxic Valley having very large fangs. So we're just trying to see if it's a mutation only in that area or if that affects deer all over Appalachia. So, that being said, when we are shooting the deer, try not to go for the head just so we don't damage any teeth or anything like that. Does anyone have any questions? Our friend here, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, pleasure. My name is William Hunt, or you may call me Safari Bill. I'm here on a little bit of contract work to help with this hunting expedition. I've been hunting over Appalachia for at least 20 years now, so I know every little thing there is to know about the dangerous creatures that wild the wasteland nowadays.
Yes. So, seeing as he's a
Right.
local, he knows some good spots in the area. So, we are happy to have you with us, Safari Bill. Um, let's see this formation. Temple and Safari Bill, you guys want to take up the front, and then we can have. I mean, we're all kind of scribes back here, so we'll just take up the back and middle and do rear security.
All right. Let's go, Bill.
Perfect. I have a lovely little base camp set up for us to go to. Should be a great base of operations.
Uh-huh.
We'll need to take the railroad tracks down south, as the current road we're taking will take us down near Flatwoods, but that shouldn't be a problem if we take the railroad tracks up near the giant bridge up there.
Perfect. So, you say you've been hunting in Appalachia for 20 years. Are you from before the war, I'm assuming?
Yes, a little bit before the war, and then these last 2 years I've been hunting the creatures of the wasteland. They are quite good for the mantle, you see, being so large and dangerous as they are.
Last 2 years, you say? You from the vault?
Oh, yes, of course. I was personally invited due to my tracking and hunting prowess from before the war.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't think we ever met. I was born in the vault.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I'll be honest, I was a bit of a recluse. I only really stuck around about 4 or 5 people within the vault myself.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yes, growing up, unfortunately, it's one of those cases where you grow up into a rich and powerful family and you don't get to talk to too many people.
Well, I'm excited to be hunting again. I do remember hunting some birds, geese, ducks, that sort of thing before the war. And, well, I've only hunted a deer once with some buckshot. I mostly carry birdshot with me. But this will be exciting. I wonder if it's a little harder or easier now that they have 2 heads. I would assume harder because they have twice the sight.
Oh, these mutated deer are quite interesting from what I've gathered about them. My most interesting thing is their sort of attack pattern that they use against their prey. Normally, in large amounts, they will flee from whoever is attacking them. But in the strange case that they do decide to attack you, they tend to go for a near battering ram. Approach where they just sort of with reckless abandon charge towards you. I find that the more mutated and more highly radiated they are, the more they tend to end up doing that. Um, you ever see one of the
Hey,
white
watch your
ones?
step. Mine.
Oh yes,
Oh.
of course. Thank you.
Yeah, let
Raj, scene.
Alright, let's scope the area out before we cross. We got an encampment over there. There's a light on with a turret. You might want to try and take the turret out.
And 2 people.
2 people. Okay, so not take the turret out if they're not hostile.
I see black leather coats and jeans.
Bill, Safari Bill, is that in our way, or can we go around to get to your hunting spot?
We can definitely go around. We'll just need to take a small shortcut into the bushes here. I would stay well away from these fellows. I've had encounters with them before, and they're very much not friendly.
Uh-huh.
Noted. Yeah, we've not had good luck with the folks camping down there either in the past.
Blood Eagles. Dangerous offshoots from the Raiders, as I've heard from Foundation. Even the Raiders up at Crater don't really like them. Too extreme for their taste, from what I've heard.
Yeah, we've run into them quite a bit. We actually found one of their camps that gave us evidence that at least some of them might have been cannibals.
Oh, I
Jesus.
wouldn't doubt it. I'm not sure if you're aware of the past raider groups within Appalachia, but from what I've been able to gather, it seems very reference that at least some of them, of the Blood Eagles that is, took inspiration from multiple of the different raider factions within Appalachia once they returned to here, of course.
Who would have thought that combining a bunch of raiders makes even worse raiders?
You'd be surprised. Meg's group, from what I've seen, has been rather tame in comparison. From what I've gathered, they're based off of the diehards, which were more of raiders of opportunity, from what I could gather from their files near their bases anyways.
Yeah, we've had interactions with the Crater Raiders. They're still raiders, but they don't seem as harsh as some of the other groups. Although,
Yeah, they're scholarly compared to the Blood Eagles.
they certainly stuck around longer than some of the other groups.
I will note there is a strange fellow up there.
Oh, that's the drunkard that lives in this area. We see him quite often.
Oh, yes, of course. I have been seeing quite a few more of them. It's quite strange nowadays. You go up on somebody and they're either completely stoned out of their gourds or drunk as the pig swill that they used to sell down in New England.
Hello, friend. Enjoying your walk again? Stay safe. There's a mine up there. Don't trip over it. Yeah, he likes to hit the bottle and walk the tracks a bit.
Oh, I see. I mean, I do enjoy a good brandy myself, but you would never catch me outside the lodge while doing that.
So we actually have intel. Like, I think we're close to the area where we spotted some deer getting chased by bees. So there might be deer in the area.
Oh, well, I do see some bees in the trees just to our left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless the bees drove them out, which is very much possible.
Oh, look. A deer being
Oh,
chased
yes, of
by
course.
bees.
They really should find a better place to live.
There's also a doe up here near this large tree.
Contact
Alright.
straight ahead.
Alright, everyone get down so we don't scare them.
I may be... Ooh, hold on. Oh, there's also one straight ahead as well. A yearling, it looks like.
I don't see any of them. It's really dark.
Oh, well, if you look straight ahead on the tracks there, there's a yearling right down there, and then the mother doe, is right near the bee's hive for some reason. It looks like she may be trying to commit suicide of some sort.
Damn. Alright, well, have you guys got a clear shot on either of them?
I do have a good shot on the yearling. It looks like it's already damaged, but I may be able to knock out its legs, so we don't damage anything here.
Good
And
shot.
That's a clean shot.
Nice.
Good shot, Bill.
The other one?
The other one, I can't quite see it anymore. I can't tell if the bees got to it or if it's just passed by. Oh, okay. I do see it. So it's hiding behind the tree that I'm looking directly at. It's just been between the two hives there. Oh, now it's coming back down again. It looks like the bees have left it alone. I may be able to get a clean shot on it here.
Yeah, if any of you
It's
have
running
it.
towards us.
Yep, grab it.
Oh, there's two of them.
Taking a shot.
Very effective shot there, sir.
Yeah, if you aim the buckshot low, you can take their legs out.
Now, there is one other one, but I fear it may have eluded me.
How many was that? 3?
There was 3, yes, but I think we only managed to bag 2 of them.
Alright, well, let's at least check out the 2 that we got. Does anyone have eyes on the body?
Well, the doe is here. I just can't seem to find where the yearling went. I did bag it near this tree here.
No fangs on this one.
Take a closer look. I think this one may have Fang. Under his mouth, though. Wait, that one doesn't appear to.
Well, it is a doe. It could be that only the bucks have, teeth or talons. Although I will say, this is a fantastic pelt.
Steele,
Most of the
you're
ones...
being recalled by Paladin Africa. If you could just head back to McClintock and radio in.
I'm not seeing any fangs. Alright, well, that's one. Did anyone find the other one?
Negative.
The yearling has somehow disappeared, although the bloodstain remains.
Well, perhaps we can press further into the forest and see if there's any more roaming around.
Yeah, I want to find at least 3 more. We're down to a 4-man team, so we could just do 2 in front, 2 in the back. Milo, do... Oh no, we still have... Never mind, disregard me.
Well, I mean, shotguns are better up close. Maybe I can lead the way with Bill. I'm decent at tracking as well, but probably not good as Safari Bill here.
Alright, yeah, move up. Temple, fall back with me.
Speaking of tracking, we may want to be careful here. I'm very familiar with the different call and hunting signs around this nature, and it looks like there may be a cultist camp up ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, heard some audibles. They're probably having a dispute or something. We'll steer clear to the south.
Let's avoid it if we can.
Not seeing any tracks of any sort around here.
Yes, it is extremely odd. I've found that the creatures that now inhabit this post-apocalyptic world seem to have better survival instincts. Now, is that due to the forced evolution that the radiation causes? Or is it simply because there are more predators in the area?
I mean, I think just it's harder to survive in every way. Like, they just have to be the best of the best at surviving, I suppose.
Yes,
I would
of
also
course.
theorize that they have had a lack of human presence in the past 25 years, so perhaps their instincts are heightened again, and they are once again frightened of humans.
Oh, yes, of course. It does seem that whenever I have encountered large herds of them, they flee to the utmost certainty unless there are only one or two of them left. In which case, they tend to go into a violent rage and try to seek me out for my blood.
Oh, hang on now, Bill. You don't want to go that way. There's super mutant camp up there, I believe.
Oh, yes, of course. Hold on, let me check my compass here.
Constance, in your last patrol, was there any other sightings?
We went the opposite way last time. So this is all uncharted territory as far as deer. Usually we don't even come up on this hill.
Ah, yes, there we are.
Perhaps north of the tracks?
Yeah, I'm down for wherever you guys think they might be hiding. I don't know if they like the rocks so much, so...
No, they're more of a grazing animal. From what I found in the forest, anyways. The
So-
Toxic Valley variant is unusual to say the least.
Wait a second. Do you think that could have anything to do with the difference? Maybe they have fangs so they can eat, like, meat. Since there's no grass up there.
It may be likely, although it may also be an evolutionary standpoint to, as some animals do, crack open things. Because the Toxic Valley doesn't have too much in the way of grass, there is more, oh, how should I say, forageables that require a great deal of effort to get around. It may be in the same course of action as the great and ancient saber-toothed tiger, in which they use their fangs more as a utility to claw at harder to find items.
Oops.
Ah!
That very well could be it.
I would have noticed from the times I've been attacked by them, they don't seem to bite like other creatures do. Sentencing that there is no taste for meat. Rather, they use their sharp hooves and their heads in a battering ram formation.
Yeah, perhaps. Where did you say the fanged ones were found? In the
The toxic valley.
Maya? Ooh,
It might
toxic
be
valley.
best if we go across this bridge here. It will start our upwards journey towards where I first saw them.
Alright. We're headed to Orwell Orchards, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Slightly off of it, actually, from where I've usually seen them. There's a nice little creature spot that sometimes has mole rats, sometimes I've seen the occasional hound, but I've also seen plenty of Radstag when I used to camp up there.
Must be a cave or something nearby for them to hide.
Possibly. It does seem to be a very good grazing area.
Audible. I don't know from where.
Ooh, straight on the other side of the bridge. Some robots.
Damn.
The question is what are they firing at?
Anyone have a scope they can see what's going on through?
Oh, yes, of course. Just give me one moment.
See some robots firing on each other.
each other.
Yes, it looks like it is a BattleBot scenario.
Damn. Well, definitely malfunctioning there. Okay.
Kaboom.
That's over then. Let's keep moving. Oh, I see an iBot still. It's leaving though.
Hey, Blair, check your Pip-Boy. I think you're getting something from Africa, too.
Oh? Alright.
You know, that little scuffle reminded me once of the BattleBot arena I saw in Nuka World when I visited there. Such an interesting dichotomy that Robco has here. They create tools that just destroy themselves.
I've never had a good trust of technology like bots. Not a fan.
I do find the Mr. Handy quite rather charming and relatively docile.
Alright, I'm all set with Africa.
Whoops.
Watch your trigger finger there, my friend.
Whoa.
Shots.
Looks like that iBot from earlier is trying to fire on us, but it can't get a good angle from what I can see.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
pretty
Captain
close
Obvious.
though. I'm assuming you guys can't get a good angle to take it out. I can't from here.
Let's see if I can get one.
I might be able to.
Oh, careful on the ledge.
Oh, don't worry, I'm quite agile at my old age. When you spend most of your life up in hunting blinds, you tend to get really good at climbing things.
I don't see nothing.
I see a sparking downed robot down there. That's about it.
Well, let's keep moving and we'll keep an eye out.
Which way?
Let's head up the right here and start going upwards.
Oh yeah, looks like some good forested area that way.
Oh, it seems that a
Whoa.
band of super mutants has followed us.
Yeah, I don't think they know we're here. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Well, looks like whatever they are, they did take care of that little iBot for us. And there also seems to be a hammering coming from up ahead.
It's not a good sign. Probably scared away all the deer.
Not necessarily. It's quite strange. I found that these mutated deer get quite rather scared at the prospect of things like predatory animals and gunfire and the such.
Oh look, a
Yeah,
beaver!
I don't know about you, Bill, but we're not climbing that.
Yes, it does seem just quite too high to catch, unfortunately.
Can't say I've done mountaineering before.
Oh, it's quite the treat. I used to do it all the time when I had a Pioneer Scouts regiment.
Nice. You're
Ah, this looks like a good idea. Alley-oop.
man.
Let me see if there's a better way to climb up here for you.
There's kind of steps, kind of.
Oh yes,
This
it
way's
does
pretty good.
eventually come to a peak up here. But yes, I did used to run with the Pioneer Scouts back in the day.
Man, I wish I went that way. Alright. Yeah, this definitely looks like an area where we might find some animals. Or deer.
I did see a beaver back there, but no deer.
Yeah, it's hard, because it's not even just a hunting trip, it's like specialized hunting trip. You totally could have taken that beaver if we were just trying to eat it.
Trust me, beavers are quite tough. They spend most of their lives trying to build dams and such, which means their muscles are, how do I put it? Quite robust.
Man, I kind of...
They aren't
Go ahead.
They aren't the best things to eat, unfortunately. If you're going for one creature that has a wonderful nutty texture to it, I highly recommend going for the squirrel or the rabbit.
Noted.
Yeah, I shot a rabbit one time on a patrol, and everyone got so offended. I don't understand.
They're kind of cute, man.
Yeah, but they taste delicious.
Oh, yes, of course. But it's important that you use all of the rabbits. If you don't use all of the rabbits, then you're basically just killing an animal for no reason. And that is a terrible thing to experience.
Speaking of that,
Well, I mean,
we should have grabbed the meat off of that deer that we killed already, but we could do it for the next one.
Oh, if it's okay, I actually took a little sample for myself. I'm quite the tanner myself, as you can see.
Oh, okay. Did you grab any of the meat?
Oh, yes, of course.
Perfect.
I've actually already consumed it.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice.
there
Yes,
is
so-
an orchard to the north of here if you want to go that way.
Yes, of course. We just might want to head around this spot, though. The spot tends to have a rabble-rousing crowd.
I'll catch up with you shortly.
Roger that.
Yes, we're almost at the base camp here.
Oh, civilian.
Hello there, civilian. We're the Brotherhood of Steel. We are just passing through.
Did you see that? There was a man that leaped into the air like he was some sort of gazelle or goat.
Anderson kid.
Watch your step, Constance. Rocky path.
Make room for the badass.
Thanks.
Wouldn't want to get in your way.
I wonder who that dude was referring to as the badass.
Could be any number
it was
of
you,
us.
Mello.
Definitely not us.
I know myself. I'm quite chummy with the folks up at Crater sometimes. They may be interesting folk to have, any sort of relationship with, but they make the possibly best moot fruit wine I've ever had in my life.
Well, it sounds nice. I miss wine.
Yes, it's so hard to come by a good vintage nowadays. Most of it is just turned into vinegar.
Definitely have deer in the area. I see a broken antler right here.
It is a
Perhaps
great
they
sign.
are shedding their antlers. It might be the season for that. Oh, we have I believe a farming Mr. Handy just to the east of us.
Oh god, steer clear of those things.
Be careful.
I've yet to run into one that's still functioning properly.
Yes, rather unfortunate. I do remember when I first came out of the vault, so 2 odd years ago. Those terrible, terrible things cut up my vault suit rather badly when I was in Flatwoods for the first time.
Man. Alright, shots fired.
Speaking of which,
Mellow behind you. Back up!
Run, 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 run! Temple!
Is everyone okay?
That was rather close, my friend.
That's fine.
You're good?
Great.
It's just a little singe by the atomic fires.
Man, do you need a stim, man?
This is what, the 4th time? Sure, I'll take one.
Well, we actually have a doctor this time, so.
No roll needed, right? Just a stim pack.
No, yeah, just give us a stim pack.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Out of character, I have first aid on, so it heals you.
Oh, okay.
Just down here is our little base camp I've set up. I would stay clear of the orchard's houses itself. It sounds like there's quite the engagement going on down there.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be any deer around here with all that gunfire going on.
I seriously doubt.
They like
I do-
valleys, no? Perhaps we should be down low?
The spot I know is actually quite close to here. Like I said... Sorry about that. Like I said, they are a bit... Whoa! Watch your step there.
Are you okay?
I'm glad I
Man
wasn't
down.
injured.
Time to abort.
Perhaps there's another way around over here.
There
Yeah.
might be a step that you can use, or you can go down near the orchard here.
I think you should let
Yeah,
the
this
doc
way.
take
There's
a
way
look at
down.
you, man. Once we get down there.
That's maybe for the best. It doesn't feel like anything's broken, and trust me, I know when something is broken, but you never know.
Do you have access to a D20 dice? Or-
Yes, I do. Just give me one moment.
Do you have a character sheet? I don't think you would as a civilian, right?
I don't remember. He might have made one.
My most recent D20 is actually not present with me right now. It seems someone has moved it on me.
Here, I'll roll for you. So it's a d6 for injury. Is that what we're doing? Rolling him for injury.
Should we do athletics checks first to
Oh,
see
yeah.
if you landed okay, or? Yeah.
Out of character, did you make
What?
a character sheet, Garm?
I haven't gotten the it able to be made yet.
Could give
Well-
me the average of 33 and roll a D100.
Alright. Oh, he managed it. Wow, you are a mountaineer, aren't you, man?
Yes, quite.
You are crazy. My knees would turn to dust if I fell like that.
Well, I have had some injuries in the bush, some rather nasty. I remember this one time I was up, probably in oh, I think it was Alaska. Yes, I fell down a 40-foot mountain into a bed of snow and broke my leg. It
Damn.
was 3 long, grueling days back to camp, but I mostly survived it.
You've had quite the life, haven't you?
Yes, you'd be surprised. Being born with a silver spoon in hand, life has dealt me a quite rather odd set of circumstances. Ah, yes, here is the spot here. Now, depending on what's over the ridge here, could depend on the activity in this area. I used to camp here before this worrisome boil. appeared on the landscape.
That does look quite sickening. Oh, just so you know, one of the hopefuls has an appointment with me in about 45 minutes. I'll need to start heading out in about 15.
That's no problem. I'm hoping we'll find some deer over here and maybe conclude our research.
Oh, looks like we have hostiles ahead.
What kind of house?
Blood eagles from the looks of it. I haven't been seen yet, but I can't say for the rest of you.
Put down the wrench, Brotherhood of Steel. Seems we scared him off. Perhaps we should go around.
Nope, we didn't.
Oh no.
Stay over there.
Shot.
Down the weapons.
They're not firing on us. They're just okay. Now, put
It's
the
not yet.
put the gun down, or we'll have to open fire. All right. They never put the gun down. Jeez, good shot.
Should stop giving them chances.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Blood eagles.
Gotta.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
Yeah. I feel like we probably just scared away any more deer.
Well,
Now,
how
if
about
memory serves me correct,
if we can fan out here and take a look down each slope, perhaps we'll get a good eye on things.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go straight west.
All right.
I'll go southwest here.
I
See
don't
if I
have,
can't see anything.
I don't have my compass on me, but I'm gonna look this way.
Quite a steep cliff this way, not seeing much down here.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Well, I mean, in the small group that we saw earlier near the tracks, none of them, even just walking by, appeared to have the fangs that you are looking for.
Yeah.
If only we could find another sample size in the same area. It's hard to go based off one family of deer.
Yeah, that's what I want to find another one in the forest area. What are we thinking, Bill? Do you know of any other good spots in this area, or is this our best bet still?
Well, we may be able to try down in the valley. I have seen a couple down at that farm there, but it's really more of a hit or miss spot. Still, probably better than what we have so far.
Well, we can check the farm, and if we can't find any, I'm just gonna issue an order to keep a lookout for them on regular patrols instead of doing another one of these hunting patrols, because they don't seem to work very well. It's like the deer know we're coming.
Nature has a strange way of manipulating itself so that you can't quite get whatever you want. I remember one time I went to this fantastic fishing resort. I think it was probably in Montana, yes. And they said there was these grand great bass that you could pick up, and I had seen pictures of it, mind you. Unfortunately, when I went myself, I wasn't able to catch one. It seemed like nature itself just didn't want me catching that wonderful bass.
I feel like that might be what we're going through now. Let's head to the farm just in case.
It looks like the slope is quite gentle this way, and then we could turn to the left. I think going left is a bit too steep.
Okay.
That's a good idea there.
Don't have the legs that good old Bill here has. What's this stock of deer? I'm getting quite hungry.
Right? Well, maybe Bill, how much of that deer meat did you take with you?
Unfortunately, not enough to feed all of us, but I do have several cans of dog food on me.
Oh man.
And it does
Blair
look like
versus-
there's a silt bean here if anybody wants a snack.
I think I'm good. I brought some chips.
Mello munches on some canned stew from Mama Dolce's.
Yeah, I feel like the lower ground would be a better place for the deer to be. Like, if I was a deer, I would probably not want to be on the mountain.
Still not seeing much, but it is heavily foliaged around here.
This is ridiculous. I deal with deer all the time at Esquimalt, and now we can't find a single deer. I would love to live out here.
Yes, it may be that the current inhabitants have drawn off more of them, just for their simple existence. I know several farms have been sort of replaced that once animals wreaked havoc on. If you ever get the chance, there's actually a farm not too far from here that has a wonderful old lady that cooks the most amazing soup.
I have to check it out sometime.
Okay, I'm seeing a road ends a farmstead. I think we're on the right track.
You know, it is interesting. In all the time that I've been hunting in the forest, it seems like there is less and less bucks in this area. I've seen plenty of does, but more of the bucks stay up in the either the Savage Divide or the Toxic Valley for some reason.
I wonder if their mating habits have been thrown off by the radiation.
Well, it does seem like their pelts are quite beaten up in a lot of places. Could that possibly be from whatever that industrial flaking is happening on at the Savage Divide and the Toxic Valley?
Yeah, could be. I think that's the farmland we were talking about. Hopefully we'll see something around there.
I have seen them congregate near that power pylon before.
Any sign?
Not so far, but we haven't crested the hill yet.
Nothing in the open fields. Oh, there is
It
someone
does
tilling
look
the
like
land.
there's a farmer. Oh, it does seem like someone is cutting wood somewhere.
Oh yeah, just underneath the power pylon. Well, I doubt we're going to see any of the deer over there.
Yes, unfortunately, it does look like that case.
Yeah.
Such a shame.
I doubt there'll be any on the farm, honestly.
I'm gonna take the ridge on the left, see if I can scout them out.
Sure, sure. Oh, there is, I think, something large, green, super mutant by that yellow tractor.
Damn.
There also seems to be a liberator bot in the just a little bit beyond the tractor as well.
I fear that woodcutter hasn't spotted them yet. What should we do?
Probably help him out, right? Clear out to farm. At least we will have accomplished
Okay.
something for the day.
Temple, Bill, do you want to see if you can get a good bead on the super mutant?
Yes, of course. Let me just get into position here.
I'm going to go and talk to that woodcutter, and I'll stick by his side.
Alright, good plan. I'll help out Temple and Bill.
Oh, it does seem like they're fighting with each other.
Keep quiet, friend. There's some mutants out that way. Keep your head down.
The target has been eliminated.
Good work, man.
Good shot.
Well,
Why, thank you.
I have a feeling we're not going to find any more deer today, so let's head back to
And I'm
base.
going to be late for my appointment.
Yeah, we don't want that. So, good job, guys.